I finally started The Mandalorian.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
on
okay.
Nice.
season.
About time. About
Nice.
I
time.
finally got to season 2 of The Mandalorian, man. But then I
Nice.
started going into the Facebook world, and
Yeah, kind
everything
of
I
ruined
needed to
it for you.
know. Yeah, everything I needed to know was kind of just front and center for me because the
Oh yeah.
algorithms and how they do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what else, man?
Did you
What
see
else?
the thing they broke with what's that company that they measure the amount of views that TV, the Nielsen, is that what it's
Something
called?
like
Oh
that.
yeah,
Yeah, I
just a
think so.
scan.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian was like the top streaming, this was like the second or third streaming series that hit like top viewers or whatever was the Mandalorian season 2. So
Dang.
Word.
hey, they putting in work.
That's
You know what
crazy.
I mean? We got
Yeah.
WandaVision that just came out
I was gonna
on
say
Disney
yesterday
Yeah, I
or
gotta
the
Plus.
day
check that
before.
out.
Yep.
I
So
haven't watched it yet.
me neither. So I'm looking to
Um,
dive into that soon.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Another show that I gotta give my man's 50 some respect, man. Power Book 2 is actually really good. I can't shit on it.
Yep.
Tariq
Yep.
Tariq he redeemed himself in this show,
Yeah, he
man.
did his
If
thing. He did his
if
thing.
you ain't if you ain't seen Power Book 2, definitely go check it out. It's a little more,
Yeah. I ain't watched
it's a
none of
little more
those,
Hey,
it's
man.
a
I ain't gonna lie to you, Robbie. It was tough for me to get into the first one, the first series of like just power. But once
yeah,
it went to
yeah.
the first book with Ghost and Tyreek, man, and Zeke and those guys, those memes with Zeke are hilarious, by the way.
Oh
But
my god.
nah, man, yeah, that whole thing was good, man. Me and wifey watched that. So hyped to see the new one.
Yeah, man. The first Power kind of went through the ringer with it. It had its first few good seasons. Every show they first, one or two punch, and then after that, it's kind of get a little freestyly.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
this show, I feel like it's a clear direction. Like regardless, he has to finish these 4 years
Hmm.
before he can get the bread that's sent for him at the end of the rainbow. So we know where it's gonna be placed. You know where it's gonna be. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Then Mary J. Blige, she ain't do the best acting wise, but you gonna fuck with her though. Like
Yeah,
you fuck
yeah.
with Mary J.
Yep. Nah, she was terrible when it came to the acting, man.
Terrible,
But I
bro.
was glad to be able to
Terrible.
see. I was glad to be able to see her in a
Yeah. Give
role.
these
I
these
think she
artists a
just
chance. These
I
black
think
artists a
she just
chance.
turned 50 or maybe a little over 50. I mean, so she's still
Yeah.
rocking and doing it for black women, man. So yeah, shout out to Aunt Mary.
Oh yeah.
Mary doing the damn thing, man. That
Monet.
shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I think we
I
all
just
we all got a show we watched in common though, as of lately, I believe. You watched
which
you watched Evil, right? We we
Oh yeah,
we
man.
watched
Yeah.
Evil.
I
Marcus
Yep.
couldn't
watched
watch the
it.
second. I couldn't find the second season,
I
man.
made a
Shit.
mistake. I made a mistake. It just started coming out. It's going to be on a weekly basis again, I think.
Okay.
So it
Okay.
just can't like they.
So it'll be on TV.
Yeah, I think they showed it like
Yeah.
they were out, like the episodes were out. But then I went back and looked after you told me you couldn't find them. I'm like, damn, they're not on here.
That was a
So
CBS, right? I wonder
yeah,
if it's
CBS.
on,
Okay, so yeah,
on
CBS
Spectrum.
it's probably
Yeah.
on the all access shit. You
So
know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's all access. So I'm getting ready to start watching that again. I don't know if you guys watched Lupin. That's on
Oh.
Netflix.
No, but
yeah,
I saw your
gotta watch
comment.
it, bro. I heard great things.
Yeah, it's a voice. They did voiceover. I almost didn't watch it. I was telling Jen, I almost
Dude,
didn't watch it just because of the voiceover.
dude.
But then I started watching. I was like, yo, this is really good.
I
Uh,
can't do the voiceover, man.
I
What was that show everybody was watching with the bank heist or something? It was called something.
yeah, they did that. What was the
Everybody used to
other?
love that show.
Yeah,
Well, and I'm watching a show right now called The Rain. But no, The Rain has been great. Like I said, Scandinavian. It's dubbed,
Mhm.
but a really good story, good plot, man. So I'm feeling that.
That is like one of my biggest pet peeves in watching stuff. I
It's
mean, I
tough.
could do it with anime
It's tough.
because anime a little different, but with actual people mouths, it kills me.
yeah, it's
Like-
understandable.
I was gonna
Like,
say
it-
it hurt. I was gonna say European dubs like Scandinavian, Russian, some of that stuff, Ukraine, because Russia's done a
French,
or not
yeah.
Russia, but Netflix is actually larger in the UK than it is here. Like it's bigger because there's more people
Yeah.
in Europe.
Yeah,
But some of their shows like I'm good with. The ones that kill me are like the Spanish ones, bro. Like
yeah, those
the
are
ones
really
that are in
bad.
Spanish.
Those
I'm,
are really bad. I'd
like-
rather just watch them with the subtitles.
yeah,
Spanish
yeah.
wise.
Because
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
bro,
sure.
what did he just
Like-
say? Yeah, it's
El
weird.
Chapo, there's a El Chapo series that it comes on what is that, Univision?
Mm-hmm.
Came on there first and then Netflix would get them. But that series, like I watched it originally first season with the subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
And then they put the second season on and it was dubbed. And I was like, what the this
Yeah.
shit sound bad, like
Right.
terrible. I had to switch it back, so it
Yeah.
was in Spanish, and then I had to watch
Watch
with the
subtitles,
subtitles. Some are just better than others, man. And some of these series have really good ratings,
Mm-hmm.
and the subtitle, the dub, sometimes it hurts it for me to watch it. Another one is Valhalla. I haven't watched it yet just because it's kind of dubbed, so I might go back and watch it. I'm not sure. Lupone, that one was doable.
Okay.
It definitely was because of how creative it was. I think that's what really helped me watch it.
I'm trying to check that out this week.
But yeah, it was like 5 episodes. Really good. It looks like they're gonna do another season. I wish they would have just finished it out so I don't have to keep watching it with the dubs. But it is what it is.
Right.
And then I just started the Queen's Gambit, which is really good. I'm
I
enjoying
watched
myself.
the Queen's Gambit. It was good, but it was boring to me. It just didn't hold me. You feel me? Like I watched probably half of the series because what is it, hour-long episodes? And
Yeah,
like
I love it.
6 to 8 episodes. It's not that. It's
Seven,
not
like
it's
7
not like
episodes.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that many.
Short
But
series.
it was really good, but I don't know, man. It didn't do it for me It just didn't do it for me. It was too somber, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Have you
saying?
seen the Queen's
I
Gambit
haven't
yet?
yet. I know that a couple weeks ago it was number 1 on Netflix in the United States, and I was like,
Yeah, that was me
that
first.
was right
man.
around the time I started Evil, I think. So
Yeah.
I watched Evil, but no, I haven't jumped into it yet. So I see it all the time, and I see people talking about
yeah.
it. But
You remember the conversation we had about series and how Cincinnati's so tied into like,
yeah,
this one is too.
Yeah.
It's got an episode literally. It's
Okay.
pretty much in Cincinnati.
nice.
So I was just like, oh, here we go again. Another
watch it then,
Netflix
yeah.
series or another streaming series, and Cincinnati is prevalent.
Nice.
Like
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm gonna check that out then.
So
Another.
I think my
Hey,
girl has watched that part of it. I haven't watched any of that though.
Oh my god, bro! You gotta watch Shameless. If you want a show that you can just binge nonstop and you will never, your jaw will not stop dropping, bro, because it's just the bullshit that these people get into. Watch Shameless.
You guys
bro.
watch
It's one of the best
Quantico?
shows on TV.
Mm-mm.
It's on
I've
Netflix
heard how
too.
good it is.
Yeah,
but I have
it's
not
really
seen it.
good. It's written. It's like 3 seasons too, and there's like some episode like there's a good amount of episodes. It's like 65 episodes or something. I think it was on CBS as well. Like I don't know. I don't have cable anymore, so I'm like,
Yeah, but I say CBS is like the one streaming service that I don't have. Like they got Showtime, Star,
Yeah.
Netflix.
but like even when I was
Disney
watching
Plus,
TV, I was
Hulu,
like,
all this.
where were these? Did I just like totally ignore these shows? Did I not know they were?
Well, I think
You know
that
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think like any other network, man, places are really starting to ramp up with
Yeah.
their shows because I seen Discovery Plus just released a streaming service that has like Discovery, a TLC, and Lifetime, some of that stuff, not Lifetime, but National Geographic, some of those, right? And then CBS has got the network stuff and ABC, and I mean everybody's ramping up towards. I mean, I don't know how some of these Paramount and some of these big time movie places are going to continue, Fox Century, and because everybody's doing their own thing. I mean, Netflix makes and directs their own movies.
Yeah.
You seen Warner just did the deal with HBO Max where they just dropping the movies
Yeah,
direct.
that's
Gave
what
them
I'm
all the
saying.
movies.
That's what I'm saying. So, HBO's got its own app if you want to do that. Showtime got it. Now I got Spectrum. And the good thing about my Spectrum, which is a modern cable, is that it's got HBO, Showtime, Stars, ESPN. I mean, everything that you can think of that's live also has an on-demand on Spectrum. So a lot of that stuff, man, I get to watch naturally. So like Evil, if it come on Wednesday at 8, I'm gonna watch that bad boy at Wednesday at 8. You know what I mean? So and then if I can go back and watch the old ones on demand. So yeah, man, it's crazy out here.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of good TV out there right now, man. Especially if you got the streaming service. Like at this point now, we at the point where we flexing with the streaming services we got. Like if you got HBO Max, we know you got a little bit more bread, man. You care a little bit more about your viewing purposes, man. It gotta be a little more production value in the shit you got. But if